The heartbeat of competition, the drama of the moment. This is NASCAR on McBlam Racing.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the field is set for NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series Racing for the final time here in the 2021 season. It's the Ford EcoBoost 200 here at the Homestead Miami Speedway. 32 trucks will enter. 4 drivers are eligible, but only one will take home the Gander Outdoors Truck Series Championship Trophy at the end of this race. Matt Crafton and Sheldon Creed lead them to the line. Green flag is in the air. Let's bring the noise for the final time. First lap is complete. Oh, contact! Grant Enfinger got into our right rear a little bit there. I wasn't sure that he was even there, so that's more my fault than anything, but now Grant Enfinger falls in behind us. He's going to give us a shove down the back straightaway. Matt Crafton of the Championship 4, he is currently leading this race. They are almost 3 wide for a second. Johnny Sauter looking to the inside. Looks like Austin Hill is there in the second spot as we're battling side by side with the 0-2 of Tyler Dipple. Trying to work our way around Ross Chastain if we can ever get there, but Tyler Dipple's hanging with us really well here. He's fighting back on the outside, getting a little bit of drafting help from Enfinger, but now Enfinger falls in behind us. Oh! That was close. That was close. Tyler Dipple almost shut the door on Enfinger. Enfinger had a nose in there, and that could have been pretty disastrous. We worked our way around Ross Chastain, so now sitting third in the championship run here, we have to get around Brett Moffitt, who is just up ahead of us. As soon as we get around Todd Gilliland here, we should be able to get around him. Ooh, a little bit squirrely going in to turn number 3 that time, but we managed to keep it off of him. Had some real interesting things going on at the beginning of the race. Corbin Forrester looked like he got a little bit squirrely up top, and I was trying to make an effort to stay off of him. And I got really loose coming off of turn 4, so I almost wrecked the whole truck on lap 1, so that would not have been fun. We got Brett Moffitt up ahead of us here. Matt Crafton is still leading. He may have the truck to beat in this particular race. He's working his way to the inside of Spencer Boyd. We're going to look to the inside of Boyd, maybe get to the inside of Brett Moffitt. He got slowed up by Sheldon Creed, who came down in front of us. Almost chopped our nose off there. See, that's what almost happened between Tyler Dipple and Grant Enfinger. Tyler Dipple was not quite clear. And the same thing would go for Sheldon Creed. He was not quite clear before going into the corner there. We had a big old head of steam as we get around our teammate, who gives us no trouble whatsoever. Appreciate it, buddy. We're currently sitting second in the championship run. As the stage ends, Grant Enfinger will win the stage, followed by Stuart Friesen, Harrison Burton in third. Johnny Sauter falls back to fourth after making some challenges up ahead. Austin Hill and myself Tyler Ankrum, Brett Moffitt, Spencer Boyd, and Sheldon Creed will round out the top 10. Stage points do not matter in this particular race, but if this were a normal race, you would all be getting stage points. I'm going to go ahead and stay out. I don't really have any reason to pit, but I also want to take advantage of the older tires, maybe be able to get myself some track position and for the third stage, just trying to set everything up. But here we go. Green flag is in the air. Stage 2 is underway. We got pretty much a dead heat here. Stuart Friesen's kind of hanging with Matt Crafton, but that inside line is way more organized right now as we make a big move to the inside of Johnny Sauter. Had to get her clear of our teammate there. He gave us that spot, and as soon as I saw I was clear, I ducked straight down to the bottom there. Inside of Stuart Friesen, now looking to the inside of Austin Hill. Inside of the reigning champion, Harrison Burton. Into turn number 1. Right on the bumper of Matt Crafton. Oh, we're right there on his corner panel. Can we get to him? Side by side, down the back straightaway. We bump down the back. Into turn number 3. Crafton looked like he wanted to try to charge on the outside, but couldn't quite get there. Austin Hill takes advantage of that situation. Now Harrison Burton is challenging Crafton for the 3rd spot. And we are out in front, leading laps at Homestead. Hopefully we can hang on to it. But Homestead has always been one of our better tracks. And if we ever do get a new game, going to Phoenix is probably not going to be fun because Phoenix has never really been one of our better tracks. I mean, in the older games, yeah, we're pretty good there, but that's only because the AI are easy at places like Phoenix. But I would say probably 06 on, Phoenix has never really been a strong place for me. But Homestead, I know Homestead, man. I know Homestead. I don't necessarily run the fastest laps around here, but I run some real consistent ones and some real good racing lines around here. The track just feels so good to me. Maybe it's just, I mean, this isn't any game. This isn't any game. This is, the Eutechnics games, the EA games. Like, they've always just been, the Heat games. Like, Homestead has always just felt good. And I don't know what it is. I just know Homestead for some reason. And it's funny because Homestead used to be a flatter track in the old EA games, talking about like Thunder 03, Thunder 04. But now we've got this nice banking up here. Made Homestead I would say actually improved Homestead. I would say probably improved Homestead. Yeah, we are just pulling away, man. These guys have no chance of catching us. If there's a long green flag run, I don't envy them. I don't envy them. This will be the truck to beat. 1 lap to go in stage number 2. Austin Hill about 3.5 seconds back. Not really wearing the tires. Tires are wearing actually pretty even right now. am burning up the right front a little bit more than I would like, but that's okay. That's usually the case. The track always, for me, always tightens up in the long run, so I typically run a pretty loose setup here. But we've got no pressure from behind as we're coming to the green and checkered flag, green and white flag for stage number 2. Again, stage points don't matter. Stage points don't matter. Anyway, it's myself, Austin Hill, Stuart Friesen, Harrison Burton, and Matt Crafton has fallen all the way back to 5th. So that's interesting. We have Johnny Sauter, Brett Moffitt, Tyler Ankrum, and Spencer Boyd will round out the top 10. Where is Ross Chastain? Where is... all the way back in 17th. My gosh. Okay, so Ross Chastain is having some trouble here at Homestead. That's going to be interesting. We're going to take 4 tires of fuel. Not going to make any changes whatsoever. We're probably going to pull away on the start here, but they're going to catch up to us really quick. We're going to do what we can. Here we go. Green flag is in the air. Stage 3 is underway. The third and final stage of the race. Third and final stage of the season. Full throttle through turns 1 and 2. Haven't been able to do this all race long because I've had traffic to deal with. But now that we're out in front and clean air, should not be any lick of a problem. We are going to have to battle the loose condition for a little bit. And once this truck starts to tighten up, we are just going to be on rails running around here. 16 laps to go in the stage. I'm debating on whether or not I should try to save some fuel here. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm trying to lay off a little bit here. And I know I'm going to get passed. I'm not necessarily worried about that. I mean, they were going to pass me anyway, whether or not I was trying to save fuel or not. But yeah, I'm trying to go about half throttle here, so he caught up to me pretty quick. Which, I mean, they do that in the corner anyway if you leave the bottom open, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not going full throttle until I'm on the straightaway. Ooh, a little bit squirrely, that's fine. We can catch it. Austin Hill goes on by. He takes over the race lead, followed by Stuart Friesen. Looks like the 18, ooh, kind of pushed us, the air kind of pushed us around a little bit there. The 18 falls in behind us. He's going to go ahead and give us a shot. Push us down the back straightaway. Takes a look to the inside, but doesn't make any moves. We got about 14 laps to go. You see, I'm off the gas a whole lot. Wow! the big move by Harrison Burton, which is really impossible at this point. And now we're being challenged by both Matt Crafton and Brett Moffitt. So, oh, okay, caution is out. Not sure what the caution is for, but we are going to have to come down pit road. We did not save enough, and I don't want to try to save this under green flag conditions. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and come down pit road, take enough fuel to make it, and no tires. We are not going to Chase Elliott this thing this year. This is the very thing that cost us last year, especially late in the race. So what we're going to do is just take enough to make it. Obviously, we didn't lose any spots there. But here we go. The crowd is on their feet, chanting. It's time to get it done. Green flag is back in the air. Look at the move to the inside. 3 wide, almost for the lead. Austin Hill was having none of it. We're trying to stay to the inside, not come up into Stuart Friesen. Now looking to the inside of Austin Hill. Side by side down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3, side by side still. Here comes Harrison Burton. Burton gives us a shot up out of turn number 4. And we are still side by side. 9 laps to go. We finally clear Austin Hill. Harrison Burton moves into second, last year's champion. Looking to score big at Homestead here again, get his 3rd win of the season. Yeah, unfortunately, Harrison Burton did get him some wins, just not fast enough. Not fast enough. He had him some wins here in the playoffs, but it just wasn't fast enough. He couldn't get those earlier season wins. But he runs really well here at Homestead. So I'm not at all surprised to see him up front, challenging for the lead. I'm not surprised at all. I'm surprised that Brett Moffitt is not up here, because Brett Moffitt was really good at Homestead last year. I believe he was the one I had to pass for the lead in stage number. I think stage number 2 I passed him for the lead. 7 to go in the race. Myself, Harrison Burton, Austin Hill, Matt Crafton. The closest... Oh, got into the wall. I'm not even sure what happened there. I'm not even sure what happened there. But yeah, we got up into the wall. There's myself. Matt Crafton is the closest challenger as of right now. No real damage. Stuart Friesen will round out the top 5. I'm not sure where the other guys are. The others being Ross Chastain, who is not having a good race here at Homestead. But also Brett Moffitt. I'm not sure where he's running. I would think that he would be running up here in the top 10. Matt Crafton just got overtaken by Stuart Friesen. They're currently battling side by side. Crafton just trying to do what he can. Everything he can, just in case another caution comes out, to make sure that he is within pouncing distance. But Friesen clears him, unfortunately. And Crafton's going to fall back. So, unfortunate for him, but that's good news for us. The farther back he is, the better it is. So we go right up here in turn number 3. Just being as smooth as possible. Swing it right out to the wall. Not the best lap there. I'm trying to run a little bit higher of a line here. We try to run this 3rd lane up here, which is a really good lane to run around Homestead. Really good lane to run, and it does feel really good up there. I'm not even going to lie about that. It does feel really good up there. Turn 1 and 2 feels really good up there. Turns 3 and 4, not so much. It's usually like around the middle. The middle of the track is where I feel the truck really hook up. But 1 and 2, I can roll that top. I can roll that top really good. Try to run up there once again. Now 3 seconds separating myself and Austin Hill. The only thing I'm hoping for is a clean green flag run. Because we need this. We need this. I only took enough fuel to make it to the end, so I would be a little bit concerned if we did have a green-white checker at this point. We got 2 laps to go. We just have to get to the overtime line, which is the start-finish line. We just have to get there. Running around the middle of the racetrack right now, swinging it out to the wall. Tire wear is looking pretty good. Like I said, the track does tend to tighten up a little bit, as we're experiencing right now. Track does tend to tighten up a little bit the longer we go. And here we go. White flag is in the air. One more time around. Oh man, this has been the season of a lifetime. So many wins, so many top 5, so many top 10s, just absolutely dominating the whole season. It would just make sense to dominate here in the final race of the NASCAR Gander Outdoor Truck Series number 54, going to victory lane and taking home the trophy for the Gander Outdoors Truck Series. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't think there was a question as to whether or not we won this one, boys and girls. I don't think there's a question as to whether or not we won this one, but heck of a season here, man. Heck of a season. Wow. I want to give a shout out to Delta Force Agency, Aries Motorsports, and Knee Pit Gaming for the setups, The base setups, they are great foundations to work from. Give a shout out to Natalie for letting me drive her truck this season. Definitely got to give a shout out to the fans, because without them, none of this is possible. None of you guys that are watching, all of you watching at home, you made this come true. You made this come true. So I want to give a big shout out to all of y'all. But, it just wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right if we didn't burn it down. It wouldn't be right if we didn't burn it down, right? I mean, that's something we just gotta do. We just gotta do. We ain't gonna be in this truck anymore. So, I mean, just because, let's just go ahead and let's get it going. Let's tear it up. Tear it up. Yeah. Tear it up. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright guys, so here are the race results for the Ford EcoBoost 200 here at the Homestead Miami Speedway. The championship round is complete, and we are the NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series champion. Now if you want my personal opinion, I wrapped it up a long time ago, but this is the format of what we got. And we did it. We did it. We did not pull a Chase Elliott this year. We got it. We got it. We did not mess up the pitch strategy. It worked out perfectly. And we just absolutely cruised on our way to the end. Austin Hill comes in second. Third place is Harrison Burton, who was fast all race long. Stuart Friesen in fourth. Been running up. I think he ran in the top five pretty much all race long as well. Johnny Sauter rounds out the top five. And the closest challenger in the round of four was Brett Moffitt, finishing sixth. I don't know what happened to everybody else. I really don't. I mean, I know Ross Chastain was struggling, but we'll talk about that a little bit. We have Christian Eckes in seventh. Eighth is Jordan Anderson. Ninth is Grant Enfinger. And rounding out the top 10, DGR teammate Tyler Egram, Big Tuna. Sheldon Creed finishes 11th. And we have Matt Crafton, who is the next playoff driver, finishing 14th. And Ross Chastain finishing 15th. So I have no idea what happened to Matt Crafton. Crafton had the truck to beat. He had the truck to beat. It was either between him, Austin Hill, and I'd probably say Harrison Burton. Harrison Burton was really good last year. I mean, he won the championship last year in this race. So here's the rest of the field. DGR teammate Dylan Lupton finishes 17th. Best Buddy Clay in 22nd. Mason Massey, no longer the nemesis, is in 29th, but the heartbreak is Haley Deegan, who was supposed to be our friend. I don't know what happened. She blew an engine, and it was sad because they actually had her doing not terrible. And, now she's out of the race. 14 laps down with a blown engine here at Homestead. And there you have it, guys. There you have it. We are the champion, my friend. We are the champion. We finally did it. Finally did it. Brett Moffitt in second, 9 points back. Matt Crafton, 17 points back in third. And fourth is Ross Chastain, 18 points back. He was only one position behind Matt Crafton. I kind of knew we had it. I knew we had a fast enough truck to get there. I know Homestead very, very well in this game for whatever reason. Homestead just feels so good, and maybe a lot of you guys have that same experience. But I do know a lot of people get very, very, very loose here. It's a loose track, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I've always just had a really good handle on it. Never really had much of any trouble here, but Yeah, I knew I had the truck to win. It was just a matter of like, will anything silly happen, you know, or anything like that. But we did it. We finally did it. And obviously I have to show you here because this will not be up when I go to the career mode screen. So I have to show you here that this is what happened. This is what the deal was. And we're going to go through all of the stats and stuff for the year, as well as compare it to, you know, our stats and stuff last year. So we'll go through all of that, and we'll go through the Xfinity Series champion, let you know who that was, and yeah, let's get into it. But first, I think we have to go ahead and go through the driver of the day and all that kind of stuff. All right, Stuart Friesen logged the fastest lap of the race with 32.6. We led the most laps of the race, 21 laps led on the evening. We have On the Move, which is, oh, it was us, okay. Starting 17th and finishing first, so I guess not a lot of comers and goers in this race. Tough Break was Gustine, who started 13th, finished 31st. I'm not sure what, I don't even remember what our lap time was. I'm sure like you could probably see that in the video later on, but I'm not even sure what our lap times were. But yeah, moving on. Oh yeah, NASCAR Gander Outdoors Truck Series champion. Yes sir, Mikey McBlam wins the Gander Outdoors Truck Series championship. After the confetti, what is next for Mikey McBlam? These questions and more will be answered in the next season starting in February. But first, we got to go through all the end of the season stuff. But stay tuned for that. You know, if you're new, make sure you subscribe because you don't want to miss it. It's going to be interesting. And here we go. Here are all of the tweets. All of the tweets. I don't know how many there are. There. Oh my gosh. There's quite a few. There are quite a few. All right. Here are all of the freaking tweets. I was concerned a little bit earlier because I was just like, wow. Because I was expecting this to happen earlier. And I was like, wow, I won the championship. Nobody cares. I mean, nobody cares. I know nobody cares. But, you know, I was like, dang, none of my friends or anything like that. All right, so we got Stuart Friesen. Congrats on NASCAR Gander Outdoor Truck Series Championship. We appreciate that, Stuart. And now we have a video from the man, Fast Pasta. You the man, buddy. You the man. No matter what you say in this video, you are the man.
I can't believe it. You are a NASCAR champion. Congratulations. You deserve it.
Appreciate it, Anthony. We appreciate it. As always, we appreciate it. It's awesome. Fast Pasta, everybody. Fast Pasta. Too bad you couldn't be in the series. But, you know, who knows what'll happen in future races and stuff like that. We shall see. All right. Best buddy Clay. You know we got something interesting here.
Never thought this day would come, but you're a NASCAR champion. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you, best buddy. Thank you, best buddy. Did I know that this day would come? I knew it would come. Well, I wouldn't say like I knew 100%, but I knew it would come. I knew we'd get there. I knew we'd get there. This truck was just absolutely OP. Tyler Ankrum, DGR teammate, what you got to say, buddy?
You are a NASCAR champion. That is awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I could help you out some more, but yeah, we're not going to be in the trucks anymore, buddy. You're going to have to find another teammate. I'm going to have to find another teammate. All right, Benjamin Rhodes. Yes, I did it. Congrats to me, Gander Outdoors Truck Series champion. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I'm not sure what happened with Benjamin Rhodes this race. I really don't. He didn't do terrible, but like, I don't know. He went back. I noticed everyone was kind of back to their original scheme except for Matt Crafton. He had a different scheme. Everyone kind of went back to their original schemes, so I'm not sure with that. I'm always impressed with Mike McBlam race, and today was no different. Was perfect at Homestead Miami Speedway. I wouldn't say perfect, but I was pretty darn good. I was pretty darn good. I usually have an extremely good line, and I'm very comfortable at Homestead. So appreciate the vote of confidence there, Austin Wayne self. Now, if you could just not hate my buddy John just a little bit, if you could just not hate him, that'd be great. Matt Crafton, anybody so much as touches McBlam, they're going to have to answer to me. Oh, man. Well, I mean, I appreciate it, Matt. I appreciate it. We're going to have to keep that in mind when I move up to Xfinity. You know, like, I might need you. You know, you're, you know, I wouldn't say like you're like a big dude or anything like that, but you know, if I need backup, I know who to go to. I know who to go to. Tyler Dips, what's up, man? Wow, another amazing race by Mike McBlam. Hope that Mike McBlam accepts my invitation and comes over to the pool party this weekend. Oh, we're going to party. We're definitely going to party, man. I just won a NASCAR Gator Outdoors Truck Series Championship. We partying. Everybody's invited. Everybody's invited. Even the people that lost. Even Mason Massey. I don't even like him, but he's invited. You know, everybody's invited. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your NASCAR Xfinity Series champion in the 2021 season is Chase Briscoe in the number 98 for Stewart-Haas Racing. Tyler Reddick comes in second, 5 points behind. I have no idea where they finished, obviously, in the championship race. Cole Custer, who I was a little bit concerned about. I was worried I might have cost him something, you know, being in his car in the last race of the regular season. But obviously, that didn't hurt him too badly. And he does finish in the top three, finishes on the podium for the season. Not unfortunately winning the championship. That goes to his teammate, Chase Briscoe. And Christopher Bell in the number 20 finishes fourth. Like I said, I've known this for quite some time. But yep, we have Chase Briscoe. Obviously, I just was trying to edit around it and just kind of show you. But we have Chase Briscoe, who is your NASCAR Xfinity Series winner. Who picked him? I want to know who had him picked, because no one really commented on the last video. So I want to know, like, was this your pick? Was Chase Briscoe your pick? Because honestly, I'll be honest with you, my pick to win in 2021, my pick was Tyler Reddick. That was honestly my pick before I knew who it was. I was thinking it was actually going to be Tyler Reddick. But I mean, he wasn't far behind. He was not far behind whatsoever. So, only 5 points separating them. I'm assuming that's, 5 positions. So, not far, but we have no idea where Chase Briscoe was. Maybe he won the race. Maybe he did not. I don't know, but all I know is Chase Briscoe is your NASCAR Xfinity Series champion for the 2021 season. All right, guys, so that is everything. Season 2 is complete, and we will be headed to Daytona next year in February. Kick off the NASCAR Xfinity Series. We have graduated from the band of hooligans, and now we're getting ready to join the future stars of NASCAR. Oh, it's been an interesting season. Obviously a lot of easy wins, but also a lot of hard fought wins, man, and a lot of good, second place finishes that resulted in it. A lot of the hot seats were a lot of fun. But at the end of the day, we had it wrapped up. So what you'll want to do is you want to be sure you tune into the career mode setup video. You want to make sure you tune into that. So be sure you subscribe. We're still going to be content on this channel throughout the break, from here to February. There's still going to be content on this channel, so be sure to subscribe, and make sure got notifications turned on. Click that bell. Make sure you don't miss a video. But the one you don't want to miss definitely is the one before Daytona, because what we will be doing is I'll be explaining to you everything that's what car we're going to be driving, for what team. All that's going to be a mystery up until then. That's why I'm not on the screen right now, because I've actually already recorded a big chunk of that. But we go through all of the you know, the stats and stuff like that and everything for the year. Yeah, we went through all of that. We go through all of that stuff. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of that. The stats aren't as good as I thought they would be, to be perfectly honest. They're not as good. They have stats. It's just not as good as I thought they would be. They're better in NASCAR Heat 5. And I'm assuming that they eventually will be better in NASCAR 21 and future games, stuff like that. So I'm just assuming. I haven't really seen the stat screen in NASCAR 21. So just assuming that it's might be better. But I would hope that, you know, and just in future games, like they still like continue to build that stat screen. So yeah. But also, we're going to be going through the new point system, what that's going to be like. No more playoffs, man. No more playoffs after this. We are doing our own thing, and NASCAR is, we'll establish all the lore and stuff like that. We'll go through all of that stuff, you know, with you, and, you know, like talk about what's actually going down. We'll make up some bull crap lore and anything, but we did it. We did it for Decker. That was that was the basis behind this season, was to do it for Decker. We did it. We are NASCAR Gander Outdoor Truck Series champions. And now it's time to move on. It's time to move on. It's been a heck of a season, been a heck of a ride, and I'm not gonna lie, this just kind of crept up on me. This just kind of crept up on me. It got here quicker than I thought it would. It got here quicker than I thought it would, and I don't know. Maybe it's just because 2020 felt like it was like 17 years long, and this year just kind of cruised by a little bit, you know, with some ups and downs and hiccups and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, that's all I got, guys. That is all I've got. Thank you so much for tuning into Gander Outdoors Truck Series Racing here on McBlam Racing for probably the last time. Unless, you know, either there be an online race or something like that, or they get, you know, they get new series in the new game. But thank you so much for tuning into Gander Outdoor Truck Series Racing here on McBlam Racing. If you enjoy these races, we'll be back next season. So be sure to subscribe. Click the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Leave a like on the video. Comment down below. #champion. And as always, guys, I really appreciate you watching. I really appreciate the viewership. Be sure, like I said, be sure to tune in February when we jump in for Season 3 of the NASCAR Heat 4 Career Mode. Be sure to tune in. Until then, again, there will be content on this channel. I will be busting out videos for you guys to make sure that you guys don't get bored or anything like that. So once again, stay tuned. And I always appreciate you watching. Every single one of you guys are the real MVP. I appreciate it. So we'll be seeing you in the next one, guys. Take care.